Recently, bizarre experiences amazed Zhien. This is not scientific. At home, he wondered if he was chosen for a hated horror film. He was horrified to find that the very scumbag he hoped to forget was sitting on his bed, just like a ghost in the dark. That day, he stole Zhien's ID, and today he appeared with the perfect excuse to cause trouble again. What a genius. Zhien instinctively tried to scream for help, but terror turned his voice into something like a ghost in the deep night. He struggled desperately, but found neighbors watching like it was a horror movie, completely uninterested in helping him. He could only rush towards the trophy on the table, trying to become trophy man and save himself. The scumbag woke up for round 2, but Zhien's panic led him to think drink, making the trophy his unexpected secret weapon. Faced with the scumbag's cries, Zhien could no longer hold back. He felt an overwhelming urge to go big, gripping the glass and pondering if he should open a glass shop. Amidst 1,000 thoughts, fear surged like a tide. He desperately tried to wash away those awful memories, really not wanting to be misguided. Zhien was once a happy kid, with his family cheering him on, but then a car accident made him think life was just a tragic performance. The accident played a cruel prank, snatching away his parents, leaving him with a severe psychological shadow. Zhien had to pause his shooting career and switch to a textile factory, feeling like an amateur designer weaving through a factory of dreams. Yet, when good luck came, it brought him a lecherous boss, who really deserved the scandalous boss medal. The boss called into the office under the name of work, as if he wanted to use him like daily seasoning. To escape the clutches of this monster, Zhien transformed into a crazy designer, studying painting hard. After relentless effort, he was finally noticed by a design company, truly reaping the rewards like a king of comeback. Just when he thought life would embrace sweet times, an unprecedented nightmare struck again silently, as if he had been cursed by a dark night. The doorbell rang, making him wish for a mask to toss himself back into dreams. The arrival of the police made him feel like a kitten catching thieves, but he certainly didn't want to get caught. The humiliation he suffered at the police station made Zhien lose faith in any cops. On the run, he could only hurriedly refuse, not wanting to get dragged into this court whirlpool. Detective Zhang still wouldn't give up, declaring, "Distrust is not the solution," making Zhien a bit moved. Zhien's flames of hope gradually ignited, but when he asked about self-defense, his heart felt cold. The 8 response rules in the investigation looked like an invisible net, hard to escape. Korean law felt like an extreme game, where the strong went free, and the weak were treated like pawns. Zhien's last glimmer of hope was completely extinguished, and he was left with no choice but to destroy the scumbag's body, inwardly screaming. Being alive as if he stuffed the body into the fridge, only to find it wouldn't fit when he opened it, full of his anxieties. He had to put the body in a bag, planning to transform into a night walker to throw it away. Little did he know, he was spotted by old Zhien, becoming the comic relief of this drama. "What are you doing? Filming a dark comedy?" Old Zhien looked at him as if searching for his lost sense of humor. Zhien could only feign innocence, thinking, "Are you trying to make me perform?" In the ensuing struggle, old Zhien's bag fell, seemingly marking the start of an accidental comedy. This made old Zhien turn into a curious baby, and upon opening it, Zhien instantly looked like a startled rabbit. "What good show can I see?" Old Zhien was itching to try, and Zhien didn't even have a chance to run. As a result, he was cornered by old Zhien, representing a dramatic turn of events. "You can't do this, I'm going to catch you." Old Zhien was like a cat trying to catch its prey. Zhien struggled desperately. In the midst of kicking and fighting, he managed to knock old Zhien's gun away, feeling like he had been granted superhero powers. He hastily reached for a brick, thinking, "Please don't let this truly be a scene of causing a disturbance, like in a comedy." But when that brick came down, it ignited old Zhien's rage, ready to retaliate. Zhien felt a panic rising in his heart, as if he had returned to the beginning of the story. In the end, Zhien accidentally found the gun, feeling weightless like he was in space. He shakily raised it, as if experiencing an unprecedented rush of security. The sensation of shooting instantly amplified Zhien's strength, as if he was standing on the peak of a comedy stage. But upon calming down, it drove him back to despair. The psychological burden weighed on him like a mountain. He felt life was an endless tragedy, while those who had bullied him were the punchlines. The anger in his heart surged uncontrollably, and thoughts of revenge sprouted like bamboo shoots after rain. Soon, the police discovered old Zhien's body. Even though they couldn't stage a show, the headline news began to heat up. Upon seeing this, Zhien desperately held back his fear, while the cops' investigation seemed to say, "Hold on, we've got a show." But when the police arrested gang members, he noticed 2 scumbags among them, like old friends coming towards him. Zhien's heart sank as he felt they were like actors stepping onto the stage, making his emotions sway up and down. Yet they swaggered out of the police station with ease, their carefree stance reminding one of a relaxed coffee break moment. A wave of intense anger and resentment flooded his heart, as if the whole world was mocking him. During the process of continuously following them, he eventually confirmed their residence, it felt as though he had found the key to unlocking the truth. They brazenly harmed him, without any burden of pain, as if the law was a joke to them. If the law couldn't protect him, then he could only strive to become a vigilante and seek justice outside the law. He thought during some chases that he really wanted to serve them up a popcorn drama. Soon, his determination resembled loud racket, as if even he could feel his own heartbeat. In this game of laughter and tears, remember to like and subscribe to us, as we'll continue bringing you entertaining content.